and he came down from with Nabi Ibrahim. Then Sarah together and Nabi Lot, he got off the caravans and settled south of the Dead Sea in the desert area. And Nabi Ibrahim, the city Sarah, they went to Egypt. And we know the story about Nabi Ibrahim. He got married to city Hajar in Egypt. And then they come back to Hebron. But we know the story about Nabi Lot. That's Allah, he sent the fire and destroyed the whole city. And Nabi Lot, he ran away and he told his family, don't look back behind you. But his wife, she looked back or behind, and she became a pillar of salt. Really, each one who think that if we go to the Dead Sea, that's not good because Allah, he cares the Dead Sea, that's not right, not at all. All the Muslim of Jerusalem, we go to the Dead Sea, we enjoy the Dead Sea. A lots of benefits of Dead Sea, and Allah, he didn't curse the Dead Sea. How come the name of it Dead Sea? Because there is no living in the Dead Sea. 40% it's salt, 20% mud. If you have any problem with your skin, legs, you have to apply the salt. If you have any problem with your muscles, you have to apply the mud. 26 minerals inside the Dead Sea. The most important things: magnesium and potassium. It's natural right there. And also collagen, it's in the Dead Sea, it's natural. All of it natural. All of the collagen, it's natural. Dead Sea below sea level 400 meters, the lowest sea in the whole world. In summertime, it goes up to 50 degrees. I think on Fahrenheit it's 120, yeah. It's pretty hot. It's pretty hot in summertime. The best time to visit, winter time. We have a problem with the Dead Sea. Not a lot of water. As I said, when Israel, they built the dome or the dam up north, and the water not going to Dead Sea, we have a problem with the Dead Sea. Look to your right hand side, that's Dead Sea. To the left hand side, Jericho with the palm tree. This is the city of Jericho. يلا 10 دقايق برجع بحكي معك بس عشان مشروع بدي اجي عندك يلا مش هلا لسه بدنا ساعة ونص. طيب بحكي معك اذا في مجال ندخل، مش مجال ندخل. To your right hand side, this is the Dead Sea. Long time ago, the Dead Sea, it used to be very close to the city of Jericho. Every year, Dead Sea, we lose 1 meter of the Dead Sea every year. So that's the reason how come it's so far over there. But remember, guys, the Dead Sea, it has a minerals, 26 minerals. So still in the land of Jericho, in the earth, there is all the minerals. That's the reason how come the best dates ever, it's in Jericho. Because it has the whole minerals of Dead Sea, especially magnesium and potassium. The name of it, Majhul or Majdul. The background of Majhul or Majdul, even the one in Dubai, Qatar, it's from Jericho. We are in the wilderness, palm tree, olive tree, pomegranate tree, vegetables.
Does it rain at all?
It rained, but not that a lot.
So they don't need a lot of rain.
Yeah.
The trees.
They don't need. Front of us, all the mountain in front of us, soon we're gonna make a right, we are heading to the Dead Sea, but all the mountain in front of us is Jordan, Amman. separate Jordan, Amman, and Holy Land. Look to the left hand side, the number 300, minus 300. We are right now minus 300, and we're still descending down until we reach 400, even 418, 420 meter below sea level. All the mountains, Nebo, Moab mountains in Amman, Jordan, in front of us, where the Christian, they all believe this is the tomb of Nabi Moses. Because they are believing he didn't enter the Holy Land. But for us, we are believing that Nabi Musa, he entered the Holy Land and he wants to go to Aqsa. But Allah, he didn't give permission to Nabi Musa to enter Al-Aqsa. Nabi Musa, he dua and pray and he cry, Ya Allah, if I can only see Masjid Al-Aqsa. And Allah, he gave Nabi Musa only to see Masjid Al-Aqsa, but not to enter the complex of Masjid Al-Aqsa. That's the reason how come the tomb of Nabi Musa outside Baytul Maqdis, Jerusalem, not inside Baytul Maqdis. So anyway, the Christian in Nebo, they believe that's the tomb of Moses. All of it, that dates tree, the palm tree, and behind it there is a big pool, and growing up a calamari shrimp right here in this area. And also the irrigation system, it's completely high-tech here. There is a time when to give the tree the water and when to stop, because the palm tree, it doesn't need a lot of water like the olive tree, like the fig tree, pomegranate tree. All of them, they don't need a lot of water. Jordan River to your left hand side, where the Christians, they are believed that Jesus, he been baptized in Jordan River. And John the Baptist, he did baptize Jesus, or Jesus. This area, where it's mentioned the hadith about Nabi Yahya, John the Baptist is Nabi Yahya in Islam. He lived in this area in the wilderness. And to your right hand side, all the mountains, right hand side, the name of it, Qumran, the two moon, Qamarin, two moons. Nabi Yahya, he lived there, and it's mentioned in the Quran, Ya Yahya khud al-kitaba biquwwa. Nabi Yahya, you have to take care of the holy book. That time, the holy book is the Torah. Because the Jewish, they keep changing with the law. That's the most important thing, the law. They keep changing with the law. So, in Qumran, where Nabi Yahya and his disciples, Al-Hawariyun, they rewrite the Torah. And all of it hide right there. In 1847, the archaeologists, Dead Sea Scrolls. The archaeologists, they found those scrolls. But a lot of the scrolls, it's been hid. If you go to Museum Israel, you're gonna see only a part of the scrolls. It's in Jerusalem. But they hide a lot of scrolls, and we believe that it's not the same Torah they're having nowadays. Why they hide it? How come they don't display all the scrolls in Museum of Israel? They said this is all of it, but that's not right. Anyway, Nabi Yahya, the Jews, especially in the hadith, they follow Nabi Yahya and they cut his head in this area. Especially in the hadith, that's in that time, the Jewish, they follow Nabi Yahya and they cut his head. His father, Nabi Zakaria, in Mount of Olives, when he ran away from Jerusalem, he hid in one of the tree over there, and the Jews, they follow him and they cut the tree with Nabi Zechariah.